Hello guys, welcome to the channel SAP BTP Techie. So yesterday we learned about what is SAP. So SAP is nothing but a system which contains multiple domains inside it. Okay. So now we are going to see what is SAP UI5. So SAP is nothing but a system. So to support a system for its high performance, we need a software which will be feasible, flexible with the SAP systems. Okay, so SAP build its own UI5 library. Okay, for which will be helping SAP to develop applications to support flexible development for SAP systems. So in this we have a SAP UI5. So the abbreviation for SAP UI5 is SAP we understood yesterday, and UI5 is user interface version 5. It is similar to HTML5. Okay. So that is same type fifth version of user interface. So it is a JavaScript library. So what do we mean by a JavaScript library? So it is nothing like a library of HTML elements. Okay, but in SAP we use XML. So XML, a library of XML elements we can say. Okay, so for here, for that we don't need to like break everything. We need to write every single thing just like we write in React. Okay, here some elements, some UI elements has been already been developed and made and easily available for a developer to use it. Okay, UI5 is JavaScript library specific for SAP business apps. Okay, now it is understood what SAP UI5 gives. It gives us a ready-made UI component like button, tables, input boxes, icons, drop downs, then tables, list, custom list, then the tags, message strips, very small elements from 0 to 100. We can get all the elements. Okay, like we know, we see any user interface. Okay, so we know what are the components of it. For example, there is drop down, there is input field, there is value help fields. So already these kinds of UI components has been developed by SAP. Okay, in the library named UI5. So if you want to make a drop down, you don't need to write a long code, just like we write it in the in the React. We just need to simply get the element tag, just like the HTML. For the HTML, how we do it? If we need a link tag, then we write link tag or text tag. What we write? Parent the braces text, and then txt text equal to whatever the text we want. Similar to that, we just need to use the tags. Okay, here we use the JavaScript to control the elements. It is just like a HTML and JavaScript. Just like we build the UI using HTML, here we are building the UI using XML. And what we are doing, what JavaScript is doing here, it is controlling the UI elements. Okay, for example, we need the button to be enabled, disabled, color to be green, red, based on certain based on certain criteria. For example, if the percentage is more than 50, then the button color should be green. If it is less than 50, then the button color should be red. Just like that, we build the logic and we apply it similarly over here. Okay, it runs in the browser just like JavaScript based app, and it supports MVC structure. MVC is model view controller, to keep the code clean. So model view controller, here we are dividing the MVC into three parts. Model is the data, view is what we are seeing, controller is what logic is going beyond the screen. Okay, then here comes the Fiori part. So what is Fiori? Fiori is nothing but the design principles. It is given by the SAP. Okay, SAP says if you want to build a UI, so you need to follow these Fiori principles. Why it gives? Because SAP focuses on the standardization of the app rather than customization. Okay, more the standard app, less the user training will be. Okay, less more the user friendly the UI will be also, because it is a standard apps. So if a user shift from one system to another system, then he don't need much time to adapt that, easily adaptable. Okay, but if the UIs are different for both the application, then it becomes difficult, because here the user knows where the logout button is, but if he shifted to another system, then he need to find where is the UI. Okay, Where is the logout button? Sorry, I want to say, where is the logout button? Sometimes it is in the top right corner, sometimes it is in the bottom left corner. So Fiori is a design principle, or we can say a standard design systems, which SAP says a developer to follow. It is a design system, okay. Then there are also certain standard business apps which are made by the SAP itself. For example, if a user wants to place a order, or if a user wants to just simply print out the invoice receipts. Okay, so then there are certain standard apps which are designed by SAP. You just need to connect the backend. Then the user is then the required fields will be easily accessible to the user, and the UI is ready. You just need to connect the backend to the app. It will be ready. Okay. Fury apps are mostly built using SAP UI5 in the front end. User opens Fury app on mobile or browser to do their work fast. Yeah. So last but not the least, Fury is how a SAP app should look and feel, how it look and feel on every devices. Okay, UI5 is nothing but a library which is used to build those Fury apps. Yes. Thank you guys. I hope you will understand. Oh, I hope you have understood. If you haven't, please drop comments. I will try to answer it.